Today, in this video, I'll be making the strongest villain character in all of One Piece. Our character will be so overpowered that not even full-powered 5th Gear Luffy could even damage him. But anyways, let's get on with the rules. The first rule is that we can choose one trait per character. Meaning, if we were to choose Blackbeard for a Devil Fruit, then we cannot choose him for any other traits such as Speed, Intelligence, or Hockey. The second rule of this video is that Devil Fruit powers will count as their own stat. Such as, if we were to choose Kizaru for Speed, then we will choose his Light Speed from his Devil Fruit powers. And the final rule of this video is that we can choose anyone who is a villain at any point of the series, even if they had a redemption arc. Now, on with the video. The first trait we need to go over is race, and I'll be choosing the Lunarians for our character's race. By choosing a Lunarian from King, our character gets enhanced strength, speed, durability, and also possess the ability to ignite their own fire and can fly. So now our character's race is a Lunarian. The next trait for our character to have is strength, and I will be choosing Rox D. Zebek for this trait. Rox was the captain of the strongest pirate crew in all of history. This included many pirates including Whitebeard, Shiki, Big Mom, and even Kaido. This heavily shows that he was stronger than all of them combined. It had to take the combined forces of Goldie Rogers and Monkey D. Garb to even take him down. So now our character possesses Rock D. Zebek's strength. The next trait for our character to have is speed, and I will be choosing Kizaru for this trait. Kizaru is able to move at light speed. This allows Kizaru to move at large distances and even dodge attacks easily. He can also turn into light, which allows him to have teleportation-like speed. So now our character possesses the speed of Kizaru. The next trait for our character to have is durability, and I will be choosing Kaido for our character's durability. He is able to survive from immense damage that is supposed to be lethal for a normal human being. His body is so tough that it's almost impossible to even damage him, and was even able to resist attacks from Gear 5 Luffy. He also tried numerous times to kill himself, such as one attempt where he jumped from an entire sky island which he fell at 100,000 meters and only had a headache afterwards. He also had been captured, tortured, and even sentenced to death by the world government, and this happened over 40 times with all failing. So now our character possesses the durability of Kaido. The next trait for our character to have is regeneration, and I will be choosing Saint Saturn's for our character's regeneration. His regeneration allows him to heal from severe injuries, such as his limbs being chopped up or being torn to shreds. His regeneration is also extremely rapid, which allows him to heal up instantly. So now our character's regeneration is Saint Saturn's. And the next trait for our character to have is intelligence, and I will be choosing York for this trait. York is one of Vegapunk's 6 satellites and represents greed. She was able to create complex plans to control the Seraphims and even control the world government. She was able to skillfully orchestrate several incidents on Egghead Island, which shows her cunning manipulation skills. So now our character possesses the intelligence of York. The next trait for our character to have is Battle IQ, and I will be choosing Doflamingo for this trait. Doflamingo possesses both manipulation and tactical battle IQ. He possesses an ability that allows him to analyze his opponent's weaknesses during a fight. He's also able to use psychological tactics against his enemies, possesses tactical adaptability which allows him to adapt to his environment, and can even blackmail the world government and even manipulate his entire country. So now our character possesses the battle IQ of Doflamingo. The next trait for our character to have is a sword, and I will be choosing Yoru from Mihawk. Now you might think that Mihawk is a good guy since he trained Zoro and all, but he was an antagonist in his first appearance, as he was going to kill Luffy, making him an antagonist during that arc. But back to Yoru. Yoru is the strongest black blade in One Piece, as it's capable of slicing through ships, buildings, and even entire mountains and islands. The reason why Yoru is a black blade is because Mihawk was able to channel his haki into it, making it a permanent black blade. This makes the blade stronger than it already is, making it even stronger than Mumakumagiri and even Ace. So now our character possesses Yoru as their weapon. And you know what? I think I'm going to give my character a second sword. And I will be choosing Shisui for our character. And before anyone says in the comments that's Zoro's sword, just remember that Zoro got it from Ryume, who was an antagonist in the Thriller arc. Shisui is one of the great grade weapons in all of One Piece, and it used to be a black blade, and also is extremely durable. So now our character possesses Shisui as their second weapon. The next trait for our character to have is a devil fruit, and I will be choosing the Gas fruit from Caesar Clown. Now, hear me out. This devil fruit is a Logia type devil fruit that allows the user to transform or manipulate into gas, as it can produce gases that are extremely toxic and lethal for normal human beings, can suffocate opponents by removing their oxygen, and can turn into gas to avoid physical attacks. Combine this with our character's speed makes our character completely untouchable. So now our character possesses the Gas fruit as their devil fruit. Now to make our character truly evil, we need to give him a mindset, and I will be choosing Akinaru for this trait. Akinaru destroyed an entire escape fleet that was filled with civilians, thinking there could be at least one scholar on the boat. He also attacks his own fellow soldiers in the Navy who try to escape war, as he views this as cowardice and a disgrace to the Navy. So now our character possesses the mindset of Akinaru. The next trait for our character to have is Armament Haki, and I will be choosing Big Mom for this trait. Big Mom's Armament Haki is extremely powerful, as it allows her to block attacks from Gear 4 Luffy. She's also able to go on par with Kaido, who is known as the strongest creature in the world. She also possesses Advanced Armament Haki, which allows her to destroy anything from the inside out. So now our character possesses the Advanced Armament Haki of Big Mom. The next trait for our character to have is Observation Haki, and I will be choosing Katakuri for this trait. Katakuri possesses Advanced Observation Haki, which is also called Foresight in the world of One Piece. This allows them to dodge attacks by viewing into the future by 5 seconds. This allows them to receive a mental image, allowing them to know what the future holds, and the user is able to create a next move. So now our character possesses the Advanced Observation Haki of Katakuri. The next trait for our character to have is Conqueror's Haki, and I will be choosing Emu for this trait. Emu is one of the most powerful Conqueror Haki users in all of One Piece. Emu's Conqueror's Haki is so strong that they are able to affect many giants across Elbaf, and also possesses Advanced Conqueror's Haki that is far stronger than the 5 Elders. So now our character possesses the Advanced Conqueror's Haki of Emu. The next trait for our character to have is a special ability, and I will be choosing Blackbeard's ability to have 3 devil fruits. So the first devil fruit that I'll be giving our character is the flower fruit of Robin, because she was an antagonist before she joined the Straw Hats. This devil fruit allows them to spawn body parts in anywhere, and this can also be used for other parts of the user's body such as ears and eyes. And combine this with our character's base devil fruit will allow them to suffocate any opponent within radius. The next devil fruit that I'll be giving our character is the Rumble fruit of Enel. This allows the user to generate powerful electricity, can allow the user to move at the speed of lightning, shoot beams of lightning, can teleport, and even self-resurrection. And the third and final devil fruit that I will be choosing for our character is the slow fruit used by Foxy. This allows the user to shoot beams of energy, which is able to slow anyone or anything down. This is absolutely broken because our character will not die from cannons or bullets. And combine this with Kizaru's speed and our base devil fruit, the gas fruit, makes our character completely untouchable. So now our character possesses the flower fruit, the rumble fruit, and the slow fruit. And there it is, the most overpowered villain in all of One Piece. Be sure to like the video and consider subscribing, as it will help the channel a ton. And if you watched all the way to the end and without subscribing, what the heck are you doing? Click on that subscribe button or you're stalking me.